Hi, you must be Louise. I'm Alex. Very nice to meet you.
How are you going?
Yes, I'm good. And how are you today?
I'm having a good day today.
Good day.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm just going to ask you before we get started if I can take notes throughout the session.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Great. And I'm also going to start by outlining what we're going to be doing for the first session. So usually, I use the initial session to take 10 minutes at the start to have a little bit of a chat, get to know you a bit better before we go into the gym and we do some physical assessments. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Well, on that, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you've come to see me today.
Okay, so I'm 67 years old and 1 year ago I was diagnosed with a really aggressive form of breast cancer, and that also led me to have a double mastectomy. Then 6 months ago, so just as I was recovering from that, 6 months ago I got diagnosed again with another aggressive form of cancer, but I got ovarian cancer this time, and also pretty much straight away after that I then had a hysterectomy. So
wow, okay, so
I'm a bit patchy at the moment.
You've had quite a year, to say the least, being diagnosed with two severe forms of cancer. And just to clarify, you said you had a double mastectomy.
Yep.
And you had a hysterectomy as
Correct.
well.
So I've had
quite, in a short amount of time with each other.
Very short, only really 6 months apart from each other.
Wow. Okay, that's a big year. Well, I'm glad to see that you're here. And I want to ask you as well. So, what does a typical day look like for you currently?
I get up early. I have a tea and some toast. Might potter around the garden, or maybe do some washing, or wipe the tables down. Have lunch at 12, just another sandwich and a cup of tea, and then, depending on how I'm feeling, because I get a bit tired these days.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, I have some dinner at 6, and then it could be maybe watch a bit of telly, and head to bed around 8 or 9.
Okay, so it sounds like you have a fairly regimented, schedule and routine. Would you say you do the same thing most days?
Yeah, I definitely do. I do the same thing really every day, and then obviously when I was having treatment, I had to be quite strict. So then I think I've just kept it, because at the moment I'm in between. So I finished some chemotherapy 2 weeks ago for the ovarian cancer, and now that session is completed, I have to wait a little bit, and I'm actually going to be starting some radiation therapy in a few weeks. Yes, I'm in a middle phase because I still need treatment even after the operation.
Okay. Well, it's I guess it's good to know you finished the chemotherapy, because I know that's quite harsh and knocks you around a lot.
Yeah, I was really unwell for a little while there, so I'm a bit iffy about having to have more treatment, but it's different, so who knows what's going to happen this time.
Yeah, okay. So I need to know as well, what medications are you taking currently?
At the moment, I'm on this tablet called Lexapro.
Lexapro, okay.
Yeah, Lexapro. I think it's just something to get me ready for next treatment.
For the radiation?
Yeah,
okay. And I want to ask, do you have much support in terms of, say, family and friends that are around you that can assist and support you?
Look, I live in a flat by myself these days because my husband passed away 15 years ago from a heart attack.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. I do have some girlfriends. We used to get together a bit fairly regularly, but now I don't really see them too much. I'm just a bit of a burden. I'm too sick. I can't keep up with them. I can't do all the things that they want to do. So I tend to try and not bother them too much, because when I was having treatment, sometimes they'd come and sit with me, and that's long. That's like 3 or 4 hours a day. Well, not a day, but when I had to have my treatment, so I just didn't want to bother them outside that. I'm a hassle these days.
Okay, well, so you're living alone, you say, and what about any brothers or sisters? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, my brothers and sisters, I've got 2 brothers, but they both live with their families in Canberra. So I grew up in Canberra, but I moved to Sydney with my hubby when I was a lot younger.
Back in the day.
That's it. It's easier.
So it sounds like, from what you've told me, it sounds like you do have supportive friends. I mean, they sat with you through your chemotherapy. They wanted to be there for you. Sounds to me like they were quite supportive, would you say?
Yeah, they were lovely. I wouldn't have expected any of that. I wouldn't have asked anybody to come and sit with me. It is not the nicest thing, not one of the nicest things to be around. But it's sort of now that I'm out, I want them to, I don't want them to have to worry about me. So I'd like
so you
to let
feel
them.
like you feel like you can't keep up with them these days,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're a bit of a burden on them with your illness.
Yeah, I don't travel too well these days. Get tired quick.
Okay. Well, do you have any idea, or have you heard about any benefits of exercise during cancer treatment?
Well, my GP's definitely been trying to get me to exercise, but the best that I do is probably just pottering around my garden
So you enjoy your gardening?
Love my gardening, yes.
Yeah.
But exercise, I don't really do. I don't have anybody to do it with. Then I'm a bit concerned that I might have a turn from exercising. It might make me flare up or get a bit
Symptoms.
it might stress out the cancer.
Okay. Well, it's actually on the contrary. A lot of studies have shown that exercising during and after cancer treatment can make a significant impact on your general health and your quality of life, not only now but in the long term. Specifically, it's known to reduce cancer treatment-related symptoms such as nausea, pain, and fatigue. So what do you make of that?
Well, look, I definitely experienced all three of the nausea and everything. I know my doctor's been telling me to do it for a reason, but I just don't really have the up and go for it.
Okay.
I'm a bit hesitant.
Yeah, I'm getting that. What activities or exercise, if any, have you participated in the past that you've enjoyed?
Oh, I really love my swimming. I used to do it when I was younger. I used to even swim with my husband. And I took up golf probably within the last 5 years, but I don't really do any of that anymore. I'm too sick.
So when did you last do any of those?
Oh, definitely about a year ago when I got diagnosed. I just thought that I needed to take the time and just focus on the treatment and just try and get better, because it's hard, being on my own.
Of course, yeah. So if you, so you said you started golf quite recently in the last 5 years, and you enjoyed swimming as well. You used to swim with your husband, but you stopped both of those when you got diagnosed with your cancer. Okay. And what did you enjoy about those activities? Or how did they make you feel before you got diagnosed?
It just made me feel like refreshed and energised and capable. Really, I love being outside. I love my gardening, so I like walking around the greens at golf, and I just really enjoy being in and around the water as well.
Okay, so I can definitely relate to that. I mean, I used to be a swimming coach myself, and I know that swimming is a great exercise, and stress reliever, and I'm not so sure personally about the golf, but I know that they're both great exercises in terms of they're gentle on your joints. It's a good way to get outside and active without placing too much stress on your body, for sure. But I'm going to present you with a scenario, and I want you to answer a question based on that scenario.
Okay.
So you're living your life currently as a 67-year-old, but you're cancer free. You're not. You don't really have any health issues. So what would you be doing exercise-wise to make you feel energetic and lively?
I think I'd definitely pick a water sport, maybe go back to my swimming again.
Okay, so you really love being in the water.
I do.
Gathering, yeah, okay. So what about something like aqua aerobics? Would you maybe be interested in that? I mean, it's in the water. It's it's appropriate for around your age group. It could be possibly a social activity that you could even ask your friends to do. Would you be interested in something like that?
Yeah, look, a few times my friends have gone and I haven't, and I've missed out. But I think it's something I could do. I like being in the water, but I don't think I could swim laps anymore. That's for sure. But I think I could maybe, splash around a little bit in the water.
Okay, great. It's definitely a great exercise for that. And based on everything that you've told me today, how important would you say it is for you to feel those feelings again and feel energetic? If I gave you a scale of 1 being the least important and 10 being the most.
I probably a 5, really.
Okay, a 5. So in the middle, why not a 3 on the low end and say, or a 9 on the high end?
I think it sounds good and it's definitely something I'd like to try, but I just don't know if my body can handle it anymore.
Okay, so you're just not sure what it's going to feel like.
Yeah, I haven't really done much for the past year because I've been so sick and I'm recovering and I get sick again. I've still got more treatment, so I think I just need to be a bit careful.
Okay. And how confident do you think you are in your current state that you could try exercising again using the same scale, 1 to 10?
Yeah, look, I'd say probably another 5,
Another 5,
really.
okay. So just to clarify, what I'm gathering is you're feeling fairly neutral in your ability to exercise. It's beneficial, and you're telling me that you enjoyed it in the past, and you want to get back in the water again, but are you feeling a bit scared that it's going to worsen your treatment, or you're just hesitant because you've got sick so many times in the past? And
Yeah, I'm just, I'm not too sure how long I'm going to have left these days anymore. I just keep getting sick.
Okay, and I can try and understand that feeling. It must be scary, but I'm positive in the fact that it's okay and it's better than totally being opposed to it. I mean, you've shown that exercise has given you that feeling in the past, and with knowing now the benefits of exercise in the cancer treatment, I'm positive that that you have what it takes, and I'm confident that you can at least try it. Even when we mentioned the aqua aerobics, I believe that that we can work on it together, and I'm here to support you. How does that sound?
I think that sounds like something I'd like to try.
Great. Good meeting you today, Louise, and
Thank you.
we'll head into the gym and we'll do some physical assessments, okay?
Okay, no worries.